Should you draw every day? This is a subject that I have heard many different answers on for a while I was getting into drawing. Some say you have to draw as much as you can, getting that 1,000 hours as quickly as possible, or else you'll never get good. Others say you should just draw when you feel like it. Don't stress, relax, take your time. And lastly, there's what I think you should do. I will get into that later on. But which one is correct? Which one do I recommend? Obviously, it's going to be mine, but you have to stick around for that one. And let's get into it. I should I should take out my glasses. Comment below if you want glasses on or glasses off. Yeah. Okay, glasses off. But let's get into it. Consistency. Keeping up with a task regularly. How I see it, how often you should draw depends on how consistently you can do it. How routine you can make it. No matter how much time you give or how extreme you're willing to go to practice drawing, if you can't keep up with it in the long run, then in my opinion it's not worth it. Learning a new skill is a marathon, not a race. So going at your own pace, you're comfortable with keeping for years is better than rushing now and getting burnt out in less than a month. Another variable I think is important for consistency is your why, or your reason for drawing. Everyone is different and has different reasons why they draw. And because of this, how often you should draw varies from person to person. For example, my why for drawing is because it brings me fulfillment, purpose, and overall joy. So I draw a couple times a day by keeping a daily sketchbook. If I were to slow down and only drew when I felt like it, I would get stressed I because I wouldn't be drawing enough. And if I were to speed up, I would get burnt out. So I think I'm really in that so I think I'm really in a good spot where I can draw a lot while being consistent and overall enjoying it. But for you that might not be the case. You might be Your sweet spot might be at a faster or slower pace than me. But that is ultimately for you to find out. So do a bit of experimenting and push yourself to see how fast you get burnt out. So you can find out what pace is comfortable for you to be consistent. And do a bit of soul searching to find out why. To find out your why, which is just as important. Which is just as important. So in the end, rushing to get 10,000 hours in will get you burnt out faster than you think, and taking your time to draw and just join when you feel like it might be too slow for you. And my way, finding your pace based on your consistency and your why for drawing should give you the best results. Now your why for drawing and your consistency might uh, you know your Now your why for drawing and your consistency is not set in stone. People change and grow. One day we may have to adjust how often we draw, and that's not a bad thing. Don't aim for perfection, imperfectly strive for progress. I moved my table from downstairs upstairs, so now I can record better. In my previous videos, I literally used to record them down there, on that floor over there. But yeah, now I have a chair. I can sit down. Way better than before. So we up for real.